welcome back.
What's up? It's VGM's Bulgy Box.
Yes, we were actually getting ready to do a recording session. I'm doing Mega Man 3, and he's doing Mega Man...
Extreme 2.
Extreme 2 for the Game Boy, and my wife comes in with the box. And we're like, oh!
What's this?
Perfect timing. I guess we'll do a VGM today, too.
So, we got the VGM all prepped, and we're ready. I'm shaking it. There's some rattly goodness in here.
Yes.
Will we have any rattly goodness in this box?
I'm hoping so.
We're going to find out.
You got some crazy good games last
week was kind of unfair, guys, because...
Last month.
Yeah, we got some crazy good stuff. So, thank you, VGM. Before we even get started, when he's trying to unfold, because it looks like that box is so bulgy, it's under pressure.
Actually, they're so packed that it's actually sealed.
Yeah, it's like it's under pressure. There it goes. But yeah, so
which is a little concerning.
I mean, it's good, but I hope it's good. But yeah, guys, if you want a box like this, go to videogamesmonthly.com. We do get the 10 box. Ooh,
yeah, we get the 10 box now. Starts off with the trinket right on top.
We get that calendar.
This is a 2019 Video Games Monthly fridge magnet calendar.
So that's pretty dope. So it is the December 2018 box. This one. So if you guys like it, if you're like, hey, let's see what my birthday is.
End of the month, time to.
Oh, hey, next year my birthday's Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
You're screwed.
I'm boned. We already know what happened last time.
And we didn't even get a 10 box. We got a 11
box
because we got a 1-up.
Nice.
And of course the thank you for subscribing card. So
always good. That on. Thank you, VGM.
I'm going to move the mic back a little bit. Sorry if you can hear that.
Yeah.
Just so you can see when Nate
all this stuff when I put them stacking.
Put it up.
Yes. I'll move the calendar.
First game out of the box. Label is a little torn on the back, but front is all in all good condition. This is Namco Museum, and I know you've seen that we've gotten some Namco games before, but those have typically been on the handheld system. Yes. So this is the first home console.
We did get one Namco Museum on the PS1 a long time ago. Yeah, and I got it.
I don't remember that.
I think.
Well, this is the N64 version,
which is awesome. I do love the N64. Everybody knows I am trying to get an N64 collection going,
and I'm going to assume it's got the same games on it as like Pac-Man,
Miss Pac-Man,
Galaxia.
Yeah. So it says on the cartridge, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Galaxian, Pole Position, and Dig Dug.
Pole Position, God, that's a horrible game.
They always have Pole Position on it.
Yeah, like, it's just such a horrible.
If you're gonna get a Namco Museum, so this is Namco Museum 64 is its official name, which is just Namco Museum 1. I'm gonna give it a 6.5, just because I like the N64.
Oh yeah, I almost went on to the next game without rating it. 5. Like, I know I've gone with higher ratings in the past, but it's getting to the point where we've gotten so many of this game, but just for different systems, that it's just kind of losing that. Oh yes, magic. So I probably will be going through all the systems and clicking this off.
Yes.
For all of the systems, I know we've clicked it off.
Even though the PS1 does have Namco Museum 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, but all I need to do is get rid of Namco 1 because we've got nothing but Namco 1. So.
Yeah, we got Namco 1 on the GBA and on the N64.
And I see another game we got to go cross off because now we both have it.
Which is good.
That's one of the bad things about how we just buy one box and we kind of split it up.
Yeah. Is
that we're going to get a lot of duplicates.
Which is fine.
It's going to happen, but we got this one actually last month exactly.
Yeah. Which is Sonic Spinball.
Sonic Spinball for Sega.
At least you can reuse that B-roll probably. Or
no, I got rid of the B-roll. Like I get rid of the B-roll after I'm done with it.
You're gonna have to get B-roll again, but yeah, basically.
Cover is a little bit. It looks almost like it's
dunked in water,
dunked in grease or something like that.
Probably is. I don't know what I gave it last time, but I didn't get to play it since I got the copy in the last box, and it's okay. I'm gonna say 5.
Okay, I'm giving it a 4.
Yeah,
4 is my on that one.
I'm sorry, but this
is
the
least decent pinball
Sonic
game.
Yeah,
it's got some dynamics that are unique to the game, but it's just not
your cup of tea.
Like you get bored really quickly. Like so.
And there's better Sonic games you can play on your Genesis or any Sega console.
Next game coming out of the box.
I love that game.
Is Monopoly for the Super Nintendo.
The Super Nintendo version is the best version because
it's got a little bit
of a scuff there.
Well, it's got the dried sticker residue, so just some goo gone will get rid of that. So that's not bad. The only way I really like to play Monopoly nowadays is like video game format.
Yeah, I have it on my Switch.
I get so bored when we pull out the actual board game and play it. Like I used to love it as a kid.
Yeah.
But now I feel like the only good way to play it is a video adaptation of it. So
good memories of this game, though. Yeti and I played the heck out of it. I am always Shu What is your favorite Monopoly piece?
I always take the dog.
Yeah, the dog is also
little
a
pupper,
good choice. Yes.
the English Terrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, English.
I'm still gonna say 7 out of 10 because this game has a lot of memories in my heart. It was one of the few Super Nintendo games I do remember playing a lot of. So.
Definitely still nostalgia stake for me. So I am gonna be going so close to you with a 6.5.
Yes, boy.
So, awesome.
What is the Monopoly guy's name again? Is it like Monty P. Moneybags or some shit? I don't know. Mr. Moneybags! I think that sounds about right.
I don't know. Moneybags sounds right, but I'm not entirely sure.
Remember when he got arrested in the game? Because that happens a lot.
That happens a lot. Next item on the box is Nintendo Game Boy, original Game Boy. This is a Battleship.
You sunk my Battleship, Vince.
Now, I've never played a video game adaptation of this board game.
I have on the Super Nintendo.
And I actually did really like playing the board game itself.
Yes. Did you remember the movie from 2011?
I never watched it.
Okay, you totally should.
Really
it's
funny.
Weird.
I own it.
But it's just not...
I picked it up in a bargain bin and I never got around to watching it. Like,
it's worth the bargain bin name. It's a weird film. But no, I'm pretty sure if it's anything like the Super Nintendo one, it'll actually be good. Because the Super Nintendo one, you actually have to fight real boats against each other.
Okay. And
then it had a bonus game of the original Battleship game as a bonus.
So it's not really like the board game itself. It's like a whole different adaptation of it.
No. Well, at least the Super Nintendo one is. I don't know about the GB one, but either one of us will find out if whoever gets this... Uh-oh.
I got it to stand. Come on, you can do it.
Magic.
5 out of 10.
I'm gonna also say 5.5. I'm just gonna
5.5.
Yes.
One up me.
Just no. Well, you always do
half
that to
you?
me. Yeah, half up.
Me?
Yeah, half geek you.
Okay.
What's this?
Next one, and this is a Game Boy Color.
Yeah, it's a Game Boy Color game.
I have sometimes it's hard to tell for me.
True.
But this is 720. I originally thought it was a skateboard, or not a skateboard, a snowboard, but it's actually a skateboard.
Yeah.
So, skateboarding game.
Hopefully it's fun. There are some fun handheld skateboarding games.
I don't know. It doesn't have the iconic Tony Hawk name to it, so...
So you're like,
could be, might be poopy. Maybe poopy, might be good. I don't know.
I don't know. It is made by Midway, though. That's a good sign.
I'm going to go ahead and give this one just unknown factor. They could be fun.
4.5.
Granted, it's on the Game Boy, so it could be a little bit down. 7.20.
Yeah. A 7.20.
Are
you being funny? Yeah. Okay. Are you
actually, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 5.
Yeah, I'm going to say 4, just because it'll probably be fun. But again, it's not Tony Hawk, which is the primo skating franchise, especially from the 90s. So
I don't hold a lot of high hope for that one.
Stop. Stand. No.
Wait for it.
No.
Wait for it.
You know what? It's okay. No, Vince, stop using magic. Stop being magical. What is this?
Next one, I can see it is a fantastic game. Classic.
You might know that I 100%ed this.
If you have not played this game, it is definitely worth the playthrough. Guaranteed. Go out and get yourself a copy. This is Banjo Kazooie for the N64.
And I fucking love this game. Please use my B-roll when you steal B-roll.
I might just steal your B-roll just because you already have it set, and it means I don't have to play it for B-roll or I don't have to look for it. So
yeah, true. That game is so good. That is one of my favorite N64 games.
It's if you're not familiar with the style of gameplay, if you've ever played Mario 64,
Donkey Kong 64,
or Donkey Kong 64, like
it's
a lot of the 64 games were like this.
They were collectathons.
Awesome.
Which is like you have to go into each level, collect every jigsaw piece, get every note.
Use jigsaw pieces to open up new levels. The Gex games are similar to this. Like, awesome type.
I love that genre, and it is one of my favorite N64 games. So I'm gonna say 9.5.
I'm gonna go ahead and say 9.
It's so good.
So good.
Vince knows how good Banjo Kazooie is. It is a masterpiece.
Don't pick it up because you're not gonna be able to stand it back up.
Look at that scrub.
Okay, you did it barely.
Got you. Yeah, it's there.
Woo, Next game out of the box, it's an NES game. We actually got 2 NES games this month, which I'm obviously happy about. Because I know there's like 750-ish games.
There's a lot of NES games.
For NES, and I'm trying to get the full collection. And to be honest, I had about 40 of them when I started collecting.
Yeah.
Like when I actually made the decision to, I'm going to collect. Like, and I want the NES and the Dreamcast. Those are my first 2 systems I'm completing. And I'm now up to like 70 NES games.
That's pretty good. I can see
but
most of them
I'm still
from here.
not even close. Like, I've seen people, specifically Bones Z06, his collection's got complete. He's missing like one game.
Wow.
And I am so jealous. Like, so jealous. But anyway, moving on. Capcom Mickey Mousecapade for the NES.
One of the hardest NES games, though. It's very, very, very difficult and confusing to play.
Well, NES games in general are pretty hard. Like, there's not a lot of easy NES games, in my opinion.
Yeah.
A lot of the arcade ones are pretty easy just because they don't really have an ending. They're just fun to play. You try to get the highest score. But ones that actually have, like, a story or a plot or a playthrough with an ending are typically really hard to get to the end.
True.
So,
and this game has been parodied by a lot of YouTubers because of how
sure
weird it is. So I'm gonna give it a 6, just because
I'm going with a 7.
I like my Mickey goodness, and Capcom makes good shit.
Yeah, Capcom is definitely a worthy producer of games.
They knew what was up in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, going with a solid 7 for me.
I like it.
And,
another NES game.
Oh
yeah, I know.
This is a classic, and surprisingly one I don't have.
Really?
So I'm happy to add this to my collection.
Yes.
This is Metroid, and
if you guys have never played it,
the root of all that is holy with Metroid games. Like, everybody, this is what started all the mega hype of Metroid games, and
which is crazy because like on the N64 there was no Metroid anything. Like it was Super Metroid, and then it was a lull.
And then fans were super scared when the Metroid Prime came out for
which
the
was
GameCube.
So good.
Because it took it away from that 2D platformer.
Made it a third-person action shooter.
Yeah, everybody was so scared, but it ended up being a phenomenal game in itself. So, if you're not familiar with the Metroid games, go pick yourself up any one of them and have a great time. Like, seriously.
They're all so good. I have that on my GBA, because that was one of the few games they ported on a gray GBA cartridge. And you can play the full Metroid experience on the go. The label is fantastic.
Perfect condition.
And I'm going to say 9.
9.
Yes.
Absolutely 9.
One of the few NES games I've actually beat all the way through.
Now it looks like we're moving on to... Oh, no, there's one more cartridge game, and then we'll move on to disc games.
Nice.
This is
this wall of games, everybody.
Game Boy Advance games. And this
down.
is Need for Speed Underground 2.
Remember when the tuner scene was so hot, Vince? And Fast and Furious and Pimp My Ride and all that stuff?
Yeah.
It's that kind of game. So you get Japanese imports, domestic imports.
Really like playing this on the PS2.
PS2 version's the pinnacle.
I love playing it. I'm not sure how it would port.
Probably chunky.
The Game Boy
Probably like GT Advance, which I really need to play on the show sometime, because that's a great game. But yeah, if you like tuners, if you like racing games, if you like electronica music and boobs, you'll like Need for Speed Underground.
I doubt the boobs are good in that game.
No, they're probably gonna be square.
Just 2 dots, pixelated dots.
I'm still gonna say 6 though. 6 is a good score for it.
I'm gonna go a little bit lower on that one. I'm going to go with a 5 just because I don't see the port going.
Yeah, you're scared. Ooh, Sneezy Dog.
Sneezy Dog in the background. We've got 2 more games left, and they're both disc games.
I'm sorry.
I just saw the one underneath this one, so I'm a little bit disappointed. Anyway, this one is it's the Xbox, not 360.
Yes.
Just original Xbox,
Spider-Man. Yeah,
I've never played a Spider-Man game.
Really?
Never.
There's ones on like every freaking console. Look at it go.
Is it a good one? Have you
it's
played
decent.
This one?
Spider-Man 2 is way better if you get the Spider-Man 2 game. But Spider-Man 1 game is pretty dang fun.
Oh, it says Spider-Man on the side, so somebody probably was displaying them
like that. What, really?
Yeah, look, is this...
That's weird. It's like they wrote Spider-Man.
I understand doing that with like the N64 games because they don't have...
And labels?
Like labels?
Yeah.
Some people just wrote on the end, some people made stickers to do that stuff with, but with one of these...
It's weird.
At first I thought it was somebody's name, and then like it just says Spider-Man. I'm like,
no, Spider-Man owned it.
Tobey
Maguire had this copy, and he's like, "That's Spider-Man. This is my game." Still fun though. I love this game, and you know who made it? Treyarch.
I don't know. I have better hopes for this one. I'm gonna go 7.5.
I'm also gonna give it a 7.5. I do know how fun this game is, and it's funnier that somebody wrote Spider-Man on top of it.
Yeah.
So that's fun, neat. Okay.
So here's the disappointment.
Here's the kicker.
We got this game last month.
So 2 of the games here we did get last month.
Yeah, but now we can officially take them off
because I got this one and Vince got the other one, so we can fairly do a swap out for fairness.
This is Sonic Heroes for the GameCube.
Yes.
Again,
there's a big honking black sticker on there, but
ooh, it looks like. Well, it's definitely one of those that it sets the alarm off.
Yeah.
But you're gonna definitely, if you want to, like, you can remove pretty much any sticker.
Yeah.
On games, there are some stickers that you cannot remove. If you live in the Seattle or Washington area, you are very familiar with the Microsoft employee sticker.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Is not removable. Like, we're in the Washington area, so
I have 2 games with that sticker, so. Pretty dang evil. The dog also bumped into me.
So there are stickers out there that are impossible to remove,
yes.
But I'm sure this one will remove if you want to put enough time and Goo Gone into it.
Yeah,
you can do it.
And it is really a GameCube case, unlike the last one we got, which
was
a generic.
Top of disc is kind of dirty. Or is that design?
No, that's dirty. That's like a whole bunch of smudges on it. Like that's really fucking smudged.
Yeah, it just looks like caked on dust.
Yeah, like it's been sitting on someone's shelf open, like this. Like, that's gross.
I mean, you can clean it, but it would have been nice to get it cleaned.
Yeah.
Like, receive it cleaned.
Like, what the hell is with all
that's
these
a little... But the rest of the box is fantastic.
Yeah. I'm going to say 4.
I'm going to go ahead and give that one a 5. Like, I know it's a decent game, but...
it's true.
Definitely like getting new games every time.
Yes. But thank you, VGM. If you guys want your VGM box shipped right to your house, where do they go, Vince?
They go to VGM.com. Actually,
VideoGamesMonthly.com.
VideoGamesMonthly.com, not VGM. For some reason, Google cannot find
VGM.com, yeah.
You have to type in Video Games Monthly, and then it'll take you to the site.
Yes.
But they are awesome. I recommend them. I have tried some other game subscription services and have not found them as good.
Yes.
Like, this actually hits your quality.
But look at that
And, yeah.
That's like fantastic. A month of entertainment sent to your door for a pretty good dang price.
That's more than a month of entertainment.
Way more than a month. Yeah, for Banjo Kazooie at least. I'd replay that like 8 fucking times.
Yeah.
So good.
So
Metroid 9 times.
Fantastic box.
Thank you,
Recommend
VGM.
them 10 out of 10.
Thank
you.
Go
get your own box.
Get you one.
Let them know that I sent you.
Maybe there'll be a VGM promo code with this guy. Please do that.
I'd love that.
Monthly.
I'd love that.
Vinsanity 10 or whatever. Some guy named Nate 82. my discount code doesn't do much.
Yeah, it gives you 2%. But if you do that IBG, it's 10%. Apparently.
Exactly. It's much better. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this adventure. Later, dudes!